This video is brought to you by Maypen Educational Centre, catering to evening CSEC classes and chess classes. Call 876-337-7374 or 876-775-6692. We got you covered preparing for exams. Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. Welcome to Sports City. I'm Simon Preston. So the women's CPL final is just on us. And just to show you what exactly has transpired, well, essentially, it was a group stage format where the Trinbago Knight Riders, the Barbados Royals, and the Guyana Amazon Warriors played each other 3 times. Yes, there's no Jamaica Tallawahs, St. Lucia Stars, or the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. Hopefully, there'll come a time where there's a women's CPL where you have all 6 teams. But for this inaugural season of the competition, it's just 3 teams. And the Trinbago Knight Riders will face the Barbados Royal in the final of the women's CPL later today. So when you look at how everything transpired, and just to give you a bit of insight into the Trinbago Knight Riders women's CPL team, they are the likes of Kishana Knight, Deandra Dottin, Shineta Grimond, Natasha McLean, Jamaican, Natasha McLean, Leanne Kirby, Anissa Mohammed, Kanisha Isaac, Shawnisha Hector, Janelia Glasgow, and Stephanie Sugrim. Those are the the only Jamaican on the Trinbago Knight Riders roster is Natasha McLean. Natasha McLean is the only Jamaican on the roster of the Trinbago Knight Riders. That's the hard-hitting batswoman that represented the West Indies at the T20 World Cup back in 2018, where the West Indies went all the way to the semi-finals of the competition. A lot of Trinidadians in the team, like Isaac, like Anissa Mohammed, like Leanne Kirby. Kaisia Knight is from Barbados. Kishona Knight, Barbados. We mentioned about Natasha McLean already and what she does already. But in terms of the overseas players, Haley Jensen from New Zealand is one, Sune Luce is another one, and Jitika Kodali, born in the United States and represents the Trinbago Knight Riders team. She is one of the few American players within the competition. Now let's head on over now to the Barbados Royals team. And the Barbados Royals team has Brittany Cooper, straight out of Trinidad, Chanel Henry, Jamaican, Hayley Matthews, Mandy Mangro from Guyana, Afi Fletcher, Grenada, Chafina Joseph, she's Vincentian, Renice Boyce, Trinidadian, Shakira Salman, Asian, Shanika Bruce, Barbadian, Kiana Joseph, St. Lucia, and Alia Lane, Barbados. So whatever happens this evening, whatever happens, Chanel Henry or Natasha McLean will win the inaugural season of the women's CPL. So what does that mean? It quite simply means that there will be a Jamaican winning the women's CPL. There will be a Jamaican winning the women's CPL. And just to give a bit of context as well in terms of the Guyana Amazon Warriors franchise for the women's edition of the CPL, they have Rashada Williams, a Jamaican, in their roster, Rachel Vincent from Trinidad and Tobago, Chamari Atapatu from Sri Lanka, Isani Baglia from the United States, born and raised in the United States, might I add, and Ayabonga Kaka from South Africa. Sherian Fraser, Guyanese, Zaida James, St. Lucian, Chidin Nation, Jamaican, Stephanie Taylor, Jamaica. Those are the three Jamaican players in the Guyana Amazon Warriors team, but they didn't advance to the final. Shemaine Campbell, a diligent batter, and I like how she's able to rotate the strike quite well. Shamilia Connell, Barbados. Shabika Gajanabi, Guyanese. Karishma Ramharak, Trinidad and Tobago, and Kaisha Schultz from Guyana. So, right there, that tells you everything. And how did the results actually pan out for the season? Well, the Trinbago Knight Riders defeated the Barbados Royals by 1 run. Tight affair. And then the next game, Trinbago against Guyana, that match ended in no result. And then on Saturday, the Guyana Amazon Warriors fell to the Barbados Royals by 4 wickets, which meant that it would be a Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders versus Barbados Royals final, meaning that either Chanel Henry of the Barbados Royals team or Natasha McLean of the Trinbago Knight Riders will become champions of the inaugural Women's CPL. How exciting is that? Well, it's definitely should be something that everyone should be excited about because it's great news. So that's something that we should be really excited about. And if you were going to look at the 60, which is the T10 competition, the women's fixtures of the 60, because you had basically each team playing 4 games. Trinbago Knight Riders, Barbados Royals, and Guyana Amazon Warriors. And it was the same team, the Trinbago Knight Riders and the Barbados Royals advanced into the final. And you know what happened in the final? The Barbados Royals defeated the Trinbago Knight Riders by 15 runs in the final. Yeah, Barbados batting first. They bowl out 65. Chanel Henry made 15 in that particular game. And Trinbago, when it was their turn to bat, they only made 50. So the Barbados Royals, they're their inaugural winners of the 60 for women. Will they be able to defend their title in the 2020 format of the game? Well, that fixture in particular is slated to get going around about 1:30 Jamaica time. That's when that fixture is supposed to take place. So in another half an hour from now, that's when that game is supposed to take place. We'll see, because there's some rain lingering in the Leeward Islands, so we'll have to wait and see to see how everything of that nature transpires. But Sports City fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think this is a good idea for the 60? Do you think this is a good idea? T20 Women's Premier League. Who do you think will win? The Barbados Royals or the Trinbago Knight Riders? Who will win the inaugural season of the Women's CPL? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.
This video is brought to you by Maypen Educational Centre, catering to evening CSEC classes and chess classes. Call 876-337-7374 or 876-775-6692. We got you covered preparing for exams. Andy Gone Nuts, 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.